Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, we're starting off today's video with no makeup on. I'm finally doing a Q&A, get ready with me. I've gained a couple of subscribers over the past couple weeks and a lot of you are new, so I figured this was the perfect time to film one of these. I went on Instagram last week and I asked you guys if you had any questions for me, and surprisingly I got a decent amount. I got like 40 questions, which is so not like me. Whenever I post on Instagram for anyone to ask me a question, I literally get like 2 and they're always so stupid, but this time I actually got a decent amount. A lot of you guys want to know about my major, college, my personal life, what it's like living in New York, so I figured this would be the perfect kind of video for me to film for you guys. I'm not going anywhere. I actually have a Zoom birthday party in like an hour and a half, so I figured do my makeup now so I look semi-decent for that. So I'm just going to pull up the questions now and we'll get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. And the first question I got is, how are you doing right now? Which I think is super thoughtful and such a genuine question, but I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I'm really overwhelmed with school and all that stuff, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are also. Just online school is so different than in person. I feel like I'm constantly looking at my computer screen. Like, I have never spent so much time on my computer until like the pandemic happened. Like, my eyes burned so badly at the end of each day. I'm just like, oh my god, like I really need to invest in blue light glasses. If you guys don't know, I actually wear glasses. I'm practically blind. I have such bad eyesight, so I want to get blue light glasses that also have my prescription in them. So that's definitely going to be a little bit expensive, so I'm just like waiting until Christmas time. Maybe that's what I'll ask for, but I don't think it's just worth getting it without my prescription, because then that means I'll have to wear contacts, because if I'm looking at the computer screen and I don't have my glasses on, I literally can't see anything. Besides all that, I'm doing pretty well. I've been keeping myself busy with YouTube and doing makeup looks for my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me there, you definitely should. It's so hard to grow on Instagram and I'm so consistent. So if you guys like beauty content, definitely follow me there. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, so the next question is, how are you staying motivated with YouTube during these times? I feel like a lot of the questions I got are like I'm some big shot YouTuber, but I'm obviously still gonna answer. I mean, I just started my channel like I think like 3 months ago, and clearly it is very hard to grow on YouTube, way harder than I ever thought it would be. I've always wanted to start a channel, and like quarantine made me realize like just do it. I was so scared to start it because I was afraid of like what people were gonna say about me. I feel like I have a lot of not knowledge, but I just like really enjoy like sharing things that I know and helping other people out. I mean, I know a lot of my videos are like lifestyle, fun kind of things, but when I start applying to law school and all that, I definitely want to be like helpful to anyone who might be in the same situation as me. So I just wanted to start it just like as a side hobby and also for fun, because I honestly love making videos. It's just something I really like to do, and that's how I stay motivated. Just like seeing like all the comments I get. I mean, I don't really get like a lot of comments, but some of them are just so sweet and it makes me so happy that people actually like what I'm posting. So I guess that's what motivates me. But yeah, so the next question I got is, what's your all-time favorite makeup brand? And honestly, I don't know if I have like an all-time favorite, because I have so many brands that I'm obsessed with. But from the drugstore, I would definitely have to say e.l.f. Like, I have so many e.l.f. products. I mean, if you guys have seen like my other makeup videos, you guys know like I love to use their stuff. It's so affordable and it's just such high quality makeup. Like, I feel like some of their products are literally better than high-end stuff that you will buy at Sephora. But that's definitely my favorite drugstore brand. And then for like high-end, I don't know, I feel like I mainly like buy drugstore makeup for the most part. A lot of my makeup collection is drugstore, but I would definitely have to say that Rare Beauty is one of my favorite high-end brands. I know like they just released, but their makeup is so good and I just love like what they stand for. So I would definitely have to say Rare Beauty. The next question is, do you have a boyfriend? Yeah, do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I do have a boyfriend. I don't really put him in my videos. I think he's been in like 2 of my videos, only because like 1, he's camera shy, and 2, I'd rather just like not. I don't know. I feel like when people put their relationships online, people just always have something to say, and I just like don't want that, especially if like anyone says anything negative. I mean, I shouldn't care what other people think, but I feel like sometimes I just rather not. But yeah, we've been together for a little bit over 3 years. We met going into high school and now we're gonna be seniors in college. So we've been together for a while, but yeah. And Natalie Barbu actually asked me this question. If you guys didn't see her video, if you guys don't know who she is, I'll link her channel down below, but she is so amazing. She created this like Patreon community where she helps people out who are trying to grow their channels, and she actually audited my channel on her latest YouTube video, which was literally so cool. I actually gained like a decent amount of subscribers for that, so I'll link the video down below if you guys want to see. So she asked me, how has New York changed since COVID began? So I would have to say that in the beginning, it was definitely so different. Like, I haven't been to Manhattan since, well, like on the train. I haven't been to Manhattan since I think February or January. So it's been so long, and I literally used to be in the city every single weekend because the train ride from my house, I live in Queens, is like 15 minutes. So I'm super close to Manhattan. So I spent so much time there, but like obviously when the pandemic happened, like I was not leaving my house. So in the beginning, it was literally a ghost town. Like no one was there. Times Square was completely empty, which is literally like, I don't even think that's ever gonna happen again. Like I feel like that was one point in time where like we'll never see that again. It was so like eerie and scary, at least in my opinion. And now I feel like as things have gotten better, like people are going out more, like outdoor dining is open, and like people are spending more time definitely outside more than what they were before. So I would say that it's almost back to normal, not completely obviously. Like people are still being extremely cautious and all that, which is the best thing to do. So I wouldn't say that New York City is dead like how people are saying. Like people are definitely still going out, having fun, eating at restaurants, going to like parks like Central Park and all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't say New York City is dead, but for now it's definitely not how it used to be, like at least like regarding like the nightlife and all that stuff. But I would say things are definitely getting better compared to what they were before. How do you stay on posting schedule for YouTube? Any tips? Like I said, I feel like you guys are asking me questions like I've been doing this for a long time. But I guess you could say like I am pretty consistent with posting. But the reason why I find myself being consistent is because I really want to grow, and I feel like everyone always says like if you're going to start a YouTube channel and do it for the right reasons, don't do it because like you want to be rich or like you want to have like a huge following. You're doing it for the wrong reasons, and if you don't enjoy it, like your videos are going to be bad, like at least like in my opinion. I honestly like I just tell myself like you're going to post twice a week. I write it down and I do it. Like I'm still so tiny, like I have like 310 subscribers or something like that. Like there are so many people who have so many more subscribers, but I just feel like if you want to like make an impact on people's lives, like whether if it's like you motivating them to do better in school or like to be productive or like to teach them how to do makeup or stuff like that, like if you enjoy it, like you're gonna have no problem like posting videos, like sharing like the knowledge that you have with other people. So like I feel like that's just like what motivates me to stay on a posting schedule. So I would say like that's how I stay consistent, and just like writing everything down definitely helps so much. You guys know like I'm obsessed with to-do lists. Like I love doing to-do lists because I feel like they help me so much. So that's definitely my tip for staying consistent. Someone asked me, how did you end up with your roommates? Which I think is so funny. If you guys don't watch my videos, I still live at home. I'm only 19, so I definitely do not have enough money to move out, and I just don't see myself moving out anytime soon. I know like a lot of kids like my age, like they can't wait to leave their house and like just move out because like they just don't like living at home. That's definitely not the case for me. Like I am nowhere ready to move out, and my dad is actually like, we have 3 floors in my house, and I think I said this in like one of my last vlogs, but he is making the 3rd floor attic into like a mini apartment for me. Like literally a mini apartment. Like it has a bathroom, he's putting in like a little kitchenette, like a bedroom, a huge walk-in closet, just so like I'm more comfortable, because you guys see, if you guys watch my videos, like my room definitely isn't the biggest, and I'm getting older and I'm running out of space. So he's doing that for me, which is literally like the best thing in the world. Like I'm so grateful. So I don't see myself moving out anytime soon, but I definitely like want to move to like Manhattan like before I get married one day. Like I don't know, like that's like my dream. It's always been my dream to like have like a cute little apartment in the city and just like live my best life. So like maybe one day I'll be doing that, but my roommates right now are my parents and my little sister. Next question is best places to eat in New York City that have great Insta vibes. Oh my god, I feel like whenever I see questions, like specific questions like this, I literally forget like every single restaurant, like everything just leaves my mind. Like I don't remember anything. But I would definitely have to say, okay, so my favorite restaurant in Manhattan is Tao. Like I'm pretty sure they have them everywhere. Like I'm pretty sure they have one in California, like in Vegas. But in New York City, they have one uptown and downtown. I prefer the downtown one. It is so beautiful. Great Instagram photo ops. And I also love Catch. Like Catch is such a basic restaurant, but I feel like their food is so good. Like I love Catch, especially if you like seafood. I really love their lobster mac and cheese. It's my favorite lobster mac and cheese ever. I'm trying to think, like, also a blend on the water is so pretty. That's in Astoria, Queens, but it's like such amazing views. Like you can see like the entire Manhattan skyline. It's really beautiful at nighttime. So that's a really nice restaurant also. I can't think of any more, but I'll definitely link them down below, like if they come to my mind. I feel like I eat at a restaurant and I just remember if I like the food or not, and I don't remember the name, but those are definitely my favorite restaurants. Someone asked, what is my favorite view in Manhattan? Well, this isn't in Manhattan, it's in Long Island City, but I love Gantry Park. If you guys don't know that park, it's basically on the water on the Queen side, so you can see all of Manhattan, like the entire skyline. And it is so beautiful, especially at nighttime, like when all the lights are on. It's just so pretty. And there's like a huge Pepsi Cola sign and like huge lawns of grass. And there's also like a little restaurant shop where you can get like drinks and like food, and it is so pretty. And there's also a ferry that leaves from there, and you can take the ferry to Manhattan to Wall Street, I believe, or you can take it to Brooklyn and go to Williamsburg. So I've done that a couple times. It's absolutely beautiful. That's definitely my favorite view in Manhattan. Well, not Manhattan, but of Manhattan. She asked me specifically if it could be a non-touristy spot, so I would definitely say that that's a non-touristy spot, because I feel like a lot of people just think like Central Park when they think of a park. So I love that park. It's definitely one of my favorite places. My next question is Gossip Girl what New York City is really like? I mean, Gossip Girl is so like bratty in a way. I feel like Gossip Girl also doesn't talk about like the bad parts. Well, not the bad parts, but just like things that people just usually don't talk about. I feel like everyone like perceives like New York City as like the most amazing and beautiful place in the world. Well, like to me it is, but there's also like a lot of things that people just like forget to talk about. Like there are so many homeless people and just people that are like living paycheck to paycheck just to get by, which is so sad. And then there's people that are coming here from like different states and like all over the world, and then like gentrifying neighborhoods that are native to like New Yorkers and like pushing them out, which is so sad. Like rent is so expensive for like a studio apartment. It's like $2,500 and you're literally like in 750 square feet. Like it is so tiny and so expensive, and I feel like people forget to talk about that. And in Gossip Girl, everyone is just rich, so like it's not really like the real New York City experience. I feel like people, especially on TikTok, like they post like New York City days in the lives, but that's not everyone's life in New York City. Like those are the people who are like privileged, but it's not like how everyone's life is. Like there's normal people who don't get to do those things every single day and spend like $500 in a day, like going thrift shopping or eating out at restaurants. Like it's definitely not like that for the average person. So I would say that no, Gossip Girl does not portray like at least New Yorkers like correctly. It just like they only speak about like the rich people. So at least in that aspect, I would say that Gossip Girl is different. But like regarding like the places they go and everything like that, like it is filmed here, so everything is the same. Like you can go to every single place that they go to, like the Met. There actually used to be a red bus that would take you to all the Gossip Girl sets. Like it would take you to the Met, Central Park, Blair's apartment, Serena's apartment. Like it would take you everywhere that they showed in the series. But I don't think they do that anymore because Gossip Girl obviously isn't filmed anymore, but they used to do that. Okay, the next question is the subway really that bad? Okay, I took the subway for 4 years. I took the subway every single day going to high school, because I actually had to take 2 trains and a bus to get to my high school from where I live. So I just got used to the train. That was the most I ever took the train in my life. And obviously like I took it in college and stuff, but like when the pandemic like happened, like obviously I'm not taking the train anywhere. But I would say that the train isn't bad. Like it's really not that bad, but you do need to be super cautious. There's bugs, there's rats, like it's It's not cute. It smells, especially in the summer. Like there's always so many people like jam-packed into cars. Like that's obviously going to change now because of the pandemic. I don't know like how it's going to be like when things like actually get back to normal, but you do need to be cautious, especially of like people who are down there and like make the train station their home. Like there's a lot of homeless people, like I said, and sometimes you will feel unsafe. So I suggest, especially if you're a young girl or a young woman, to always be with someone, especially if it's like late at night. Like you never want to be in the train station by yourself because it is kind of scary. Like I've definitely had my own situations where I've been in a bad circumstance or whatever when I've been alone. So I would say always have someone with you just so you feel more at ease, but it's really not that bad. I mean, I might just be used to it at this point, but I feel like it could be worse. Someone asked me, are you looking into grad school? If so, where? So if you guys watch my videos, you know that I intend to go to law school after I graduate from undergrad. Right now I'm getting my degree in business. I have like such a long college journey. Like I went into college being a bio major because I wanted to be a dentist literally my entire life. And then I got an internship at a dental office, absolutely hated it. Like I almost fainted like 3 times because I just I couldn't do it. Like it was such a turning point in my life. Like I know that sounds dramatic, but like when you've had like the career that you wanted to do in your mind, like literally your whole life, and then you get to that point and it's not what you thought it was gonna be like I was going through a midlife crisis at like 18. Like I thought like my world, like everything was just falling apart. And then I was like, wait, like why not like create like another passion, like something that I actually did really like. And I had always been interested in business and real estate. So I actually had to take a couple business law classes and I just fell in love with business law. So now I'm going to law school. I'm probably gonna do big law, real estate law, not sure yet. Let's see, like maybe I'll change my mind. But I was actually gonna take the LSAT in October. If you guys like watch my older vlogs and stuff, I was studying for the LSAT and then they changed it to online and I just didn't I didn't feel comfortable taking it online, and I just wanted extra time to study anyway. So what I did was, instead of taking it in October in order to graduate a year early, because my school has this program where your senior year becomes your first year of law school if you go to their law school. So I go to St. John's University. So if I would have done that program, I would have graduated with my undergrad degree at the end of this year, and then I would have started law school next fall. But I decided not to do that because then I was only restricted to apply there. So I changed my mind, so now I can apply anywhere I want, and I'm actually graduating a semester early, which is also helpful. So I'll take those 6 months to apply and take care of everything that I need to do without having to worry about school as well. So for graduate school, I'm intending to go to law school. And yeah, how did you find your passion for makeup? So if we go all the way back to I think 6th grade, I discovered YouTube, and these really old YouTubers, obviously everyone knows Bethany Moda, Chelsea Crockett, 11th Gorgeous, just a lot of these girls who did makeup videos. And I never really wore makeup when I was younger. I think I wore makeup starting in the 8th grade. I would wear eyeliner and mascara, but that was pretty much it. But I would watch all these makeup videos and just be so fascinated. I was just so obsessed with makeup, and I would buy it but I wouldn't wear it because I didn't know how to do it. And I would just watch all these tutorials and be like, oh my god, that is so cool. And I think that's where I got my passion for makeup, watching videos like that, watching Jaclyn Hill, all these OG YouTubers that are just they're still relevant now, but back then was when they were in their prime, and I just became obsessed with them. I went to a Jaclyn Hill meetup when I was younger with my cousin, and I met her. I went to Gen Beauty, I think my junior year of college, and I met Nicole Guerrero, Kathleen Lights, Manny MUA. I met so many of them, and I finally decided to start my makeup Instagram in June. I've been wanting to do it for a very long time, but again, I was afraid that people were gonna make fun of me, which is so stupid. And it's so crazy because I've only had it for I think 3 months. I started in June. 3 months? I can't do math. Well, I haven't had it for a long time, and a whole bunch of brands have already recognized me, liked my photos or commented. I've spoken to them in my DMs. I've already gotten a couple of PR packages, and it's so crazy because I'm so small. I think right now I have 463 followers, which is literally nothing compared to people who have tens and thousands of followers. But if those brands, huge brands Elf Cosmetics, Fenty Beauty, like BH Cosmetics, if these brands are recognizing me and I'm so small, like that's just so crazy. So like I think that's where I got my passion for makeup, definitely from like Jaclyn Hill, Nicole Guerrero, all those girls. I love them and I still watch them to this day. Okay, I'm gonna answer one more question. Like I said, I can't get to all of them because I actually got a lot. If I had to live anywhere else besides New York City, where would you live? Oh my god, I really don't know. I can't see myself living anywhere besides New York City unless it's like in another country. Like I would live in Italy, I would live in Paris or like Spain because I've always wanted to go to Europe. I've never been out of the country and I was gonna do study abroad in college, but now that's not happening anymore. So if I wasn't gonna live in New York City, I would definitely live in one of those places because it's just so beautiful over there. Like it looks fake, I'm obsessed, but that's definitely where I would live. Okay guys, so I'm gonna end off the video right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you have any more questions for me that you guys want me to answer in a part 2, make sure to leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.